What's good, everybody? Welcome to Bowler's Paradise. My name is Ben. I'm a USBC Silver Certified Coach, and today we are taking a look at the all-new The Road from Storm. Before we fire this one up, be sure you subscribe to the channel. It's free, it's easy, and it is the best way to help us bring you the best non-biased and cross-brand reviews in bowling. So while you're down there, be sure you hit that notification bell too so you don't miss out on the next review. Save the fact that this might be the worst name for a bowling ball since the infamous 2006 hole pounder, I think the all-new Road from Storm could be the most excited I've been about a new release in a while. The newest Utah creation features both a new cover in the REX hybrid cover and a new-ish core, as the inverted FE2 core has been modified with the new AI core technology. Now, full disclosure, I personally throw 14-pound bowling balls, and I only say that because it's actually pretty relevant to my layout, as the AI technology raises the 14-pound differential from 0.37 to 0.45, which equates to 20% more core strength. That led me to a 4.5 by 5 by 5 2LS layout on this one, which focuses a bit more on increasing the down lane motion. My hope was that I could get the core to naturally slow the ball down a bit more in the mid lane, and then I could see an aggressive and continuous move off the spot and through the pins. And on the lanes, to my eye, that AI core change makes an enormous impact on the overall shape of this bowling ball. Even though the Road got down the lane a bit cleaner than I had anticipated, the increase in core strength paired with that aggressive layout gets this thing to fly off the spot and roll very heavy through the pins. On some of the hits, the ball looked like it was even still flaring through the pin deck, which could be just the color scheme, but either way, it sure made knocking all 10 over look and feel really good. But my favorite thing about throwing this piece from Storm is the combination of new and old. The inverted FE2 core has been around forever, and when they paired it with that REX Pearl cover for the first time in Night Road, it was an instant favorite of mine. Going from that one and advancing both the core and the cover technology, but still keeping the roots of the High Road legacy in this piece, makes for a much more usable shape on today's conditions. However, on the list of downsides, there was one that I just can't ignore. When I was throwing these test shots and then a couple times thereafter, the Road does not like to handle carry down at all. As soon as there was some push around the 8-board down lane, this one was just not going to strike until I moved inside even further and looped around it. The Road seems to match up best in situations where once it starts its hook phase, there's no surprise patches of oil to alter that transition. The ideal path really is what we beg for at Nationals, but so few of us actually achieve. But if you were to pair this one with a Roto-Grip Tour Dynamics and a Virtual Energy Blackout, I think you'd be able to make up for the gap in performance of the Road. The Tour Dynamics is, in my opinion, one of the best benchmark pieces available today, and the V-Bow is super clean but handles carry down really well. The Road fits neatly in between those two options, and when there's friction to bounce it off of, it almost certainly will provide the best look of these three pieces. Jumping to our cross-brand comparisons, I first took a look at the Primal Shock for Motive, and here I see a shape that's actually pretty similar to the Road, just less hook overall. Ideally, the Primal Shock likes to be thrown about as straight up the lane as you can get away with, but if you're going to swing it, there better be some friction to work with. If your league or bowling center tends to hook a lot due to a lack of oil volume, you'll likely see more success with this one from Motive. Then I took a look at the Ebonite Big Time SE, and even though the core numbers are somewhat similar to the Road, the shape of this one is much smoother and more even front to back. Being that the Big Time has a sanded pearl cover, that doesn't come as much of a surprise, and I could totally see actually carrying both of these pieces, even though they're very likely to be good in similar parts of the lane, but the Road and the Big Time get to the pins in much different ways. But with that, here's my recommendations on the types of bowlers that I think would match up well with the Road from Storm. The first is balanced bowlers. I think one of the primary reasons I saw any struggle with the Road is because I am a rev dominant player. If your ball speed and rev rate are more balanced and allow you to play further to the outside part of the lane, I think this piece is going to be a dream to add to your arsenal. The second recommendation is for bowlers who haven't liked the High Road lineup in the past. As much as this one bears a similar resemblance to those previous releases, the truth is that with this core and cover update, this is a different piece than those previous generations. If you have tried and failed to match up with any of the previous High Roads and want to give it another shot, this one is the one to try for that next experiment. The all-new Road from Storm might not be the most creatively branded piece to hit the market in 2024, but in the right hands, could be the piece that tells your competition to hit the highway. And you can pick this up today and much more at bowlersparadise.com. Be sure to use the discount code YouTube at checkout for free shipping. Thank you to my friend Ryan Shafransky for the drilling of this piece, and to Dale's Weston Lanes for letting us film this video. If you haven't yet, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell for more balling product reviews, but as always, remember you guys, having the right ball in your hands, now that's a bowler's paradise. Peace.